Hey there, it's Jasper from Presley here today with a video on the top PR analytics tools in 2024. Now, as you can see on my screen, I'm referencing an article here where we list out the top 11 tools we recommend. It's worth noting here at the start that those 11 tools aren't all dedicated specifically to PR. They cover a wide range of different analytics that you want to be measuring for your PR efforts. So with that out of the way, I'm going to get into it, and we're going to go category by category, starting with campaign analytics. So by campaign analytics, we mean a tool that will help you actually track the results of your campaigns that you're sending out to journalists and influencers to understand if you're going to get more earned coverage. And for that, we do recommend taking a look at Presley. Now, what's cool about Presley is that we give you real-time analytics with any campaign that you send out, which means that when you send out a campaign, you can immediately see who's opened it, who's clicked through, who's replied. And you can see that again in real time, and you can also look at it retroactively so you can understand your campaign performance over time as well and compare it to past campaigns and see what's worked well and see what hasn't worked well. Now, after that, in the next category here, we have site monitoring and PR analytics. And so that's going to be more tools that are dedicated towards helping you understand the performance of your website as a whole. So these are going to be a bit more broad, and they're not going to be all specific to PR. First one we suggest is a tool called Plausible. Plausible is lesser known. It's known kind of as a Google Analytics competitor, but the real difference is kind of twofold. The big one that we love the most is that it is privacy first, it's GDPR compliant. So there's a lot of benefit to just the internet in general using a tool like Plausible because it's a lot more user-friendly and it's focused more on being privacy first and helping retain user data in a way that's not evil. Aside from that, we also like Plausible because it's very simple and easy to use. So if you're just trying to get easy to digest data where you want to see how many visitors are on your site, what trends look like, what your top pages are, Plausible is a great solution for that. Now, Plausible also is integrated directly into Presley. So if you are a Presley user, we'll also have Plausible analytics baked into your newsroom and your website. So that way you can see how your newsroom is performing as well. After Plausible, kind of on the other side when it comes to the functionality bit, we have Mixpanel, which we suggest here if you're looking to get really, really deep data on your user tracking and behavior. So with Mixpanel, you can create loads of different reports, and with those reports, you'll be able to understand exactly what your users are doing, where they're coming from, what pages of your site they're going on. And kind of the negative side of that is that because it's so extensible, it means that you might get overwhelmed. But once you understand how to use Mixpanel to your benefit, you'll realize that you have a bit of an endless understanding of your user journeys and how your users are interacting with your content. After that, we have Ahrefs. Now, Ahrefs is a different tool because it's specifically focused around SEO and keyword research. So this is more of a tool that we suggest using for topical research and also knowing where you're in the standings when it comes to search results around your topics and seeing which keywords are most trending and most popular at the moment. After that, we have Google Analytics. Like I mentioned before, Google Analytics is similar to Plausible. The big difference is it's not privacy first. That's kind of why you get it for free because it's part of Google's big data space. But there is also benefit to using Google Analytics. And one, again, it's free. And two, you can get some pretty detailed reports with it, and you can plug it into any site or platform. Pretty much everything integrates well with Google Analytics. So it's great to use if you're just trying to get your analytics kickstarted with your PR work. All right, next up here we have PR tools for monitoring and impact. And the only tool that we really recommend, just to kind of keep everything simpler while there are other tools that do it, is called TrendKite. And TrendKite was acquired by Cision, so now it's part of Cision's suite, which makes things a little bit more complicated as they are pricey and they are contract-based in their pricing. But what's beneficial about them is that they'll help you identify key media for you to go after and target with your press. And you can really get a good understanding of what your mentions are over time, what your share of voice looks like, and just get a good overview of kind of what your impact is in your specific space. So after that, we have PR reporting tools. And PR reporting tools, the first one, the only one we have listed here is called Coverage Book. And Coverage Book is made to create customizable PDF reports. So what's really great about it is that it's pretty easy to pick up and you can get a report created very quickly. Now on the downside of it, right, you are paying for a tool just to create reports. So it's not going to give you other features that are going to be as comprehensive as another tool that might have reports baked into it. Here now we have the share of voice category. So this is where you can understand how much share of voice you have over a specific topic that you are going through with your press releases. And Meltwater really is the best for that. Meltwater is similar to Cision in the sense that it's a bit pricey and there is a bit more commitment with their contracts, but they do provide the most comprehensive understanding over your share of voice in a specific topic. After that, there's Mention, which we recommend if you're looking just for a simple monthly paid tool. Though most of their features that are focused around other media sources aren't just very simple social sources, are going to be blocked with enterprise plans. But if you want just that $41 per month paid annually plan that they offer and a 14-day free trial, you can get basic share of voice and media coverage understanding pretty well with Mention's basic plans. Now here for PR software for media monitoring, we have Karma. Karma is a bit of an older software, so it's a bit clunkier. And it's also quite expensive because they're more on the old-fashioned enterprise plan. But they are nice because they're easy to get started with, and they do offer annual reports that they'll create for your media monitoring. So if you're looking for something more traditional, kind of more comprehensive, Karma is a great choice. Next up, with tools for social listening, we have BrandWatch, which is also a tool that's been acquired by Cision. And with BrandWatch, you can get a good understanding of just how people are communicating about you over social media. And they're integrated with loads of different tools, so you can get really nice, clean reports and understandings of where people are talking about your brand and discussing you all over the internet. And it's a great option for that. Now, finally, we have here PR tools for measuring sentiment analysis. So if you want to understand just what the general sentiment is around your brand, and Brand24 is really built for that, and they're a great option for you just to get those sentiment analysis reports. So that's it for all the tools that we suggest. Now, last thing I'd say is that there are a couple criteria that we definitely recommend when looking for a PR analytics tool. The first one is going to be integration. So look at your whole stack for all the PR tools that you use with your PR team and see if there are any required integrations. If they are, that's going to help you narrow down the list that we've given you a little bit more. Because as you can see, there is a lot of overlap in these categories of a lot of these tools. Tools like Brand24 that cover sentiment analysis typically also cover share of voice and social listening. We really just put the front runners there. But what might reorder that list for you is if you understand that there are some integrations that you need that maybe Brand24 doesn't have, but Mention does, and so on and so forth. After that, you want to make sure you have real-time monitoring. So as I mentioned before, like with PR, with Presley's campaign analytics being real-time, what's really nice is you can immediately see what the impact of your campaigns are. And that reflects with all of these tools, especially things like social listening. You want to make sure that you're getting real-time updates so that you're not getting a delay time on when people are talking about your brand or interacting with it, as it is so important to be to have that speed to lead with PR in general. Now, another criteria here is customizability. So just making sure that this PR analytics tool that you choose is flexible and has everything that you need. If you need to create reports, you want to make sure you're using a reporting tool that's actually customizable around what you need to report on. So that's going to be important for you to look at before you commit to a tool. Number 4, we have ease of use, which is pretty self-explanatory, just making sure that you go with a tool that you'll actually understand how to use and that you can train your other team members if needed on how to use as well. Now, finally, here, the last criteria we have is budget. So as I mentioned, with a couple of these tools here, they are with companies like Cision or Meltwater that offer very expensive annual plans. So if that's something you're averse to, then you want to make sure that you go with something like Presley or something like Mention that offers lower priced monthly plans instead. So just looking at budget and understanding your considerations where budget falls in. So that's really everything on these PR tools. If you have any questions or you need any more recommendations on PR tools, definitely let us know. We'd love to not only help you out personally. If you have questions, just reach out to us directly, but also if there's ways that we can improve videos like this to make them more comprehensive and understandable for picking the best tools for you, we would love to be able to do that. So definitely leave a comment or get in touch with any questions you might have, and we'd be happy to answer them and help you in your PR software journey. All right. Hope you have a great day and see you soon. Bye-bye.